A lot of you probably know that I've been running the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League for many years now. We started on iRacing in September of 2023, so nearly 3 years since the first ever race in iRacing, but we actually started the league back on NASCAR Heat 5 in 2022, so nearly 4 years that is now. Of course, the FedEx name isn't technically mine. It is actually named after, obviously, real FedEx that used to sponsor NASCAR. Of course, I don't get paid, but I don't make money off of the races or anything like that, so if I was naming the league today, I probably wouldn't name it after, a real brand that I don't have anything to do with, but I, of course, named it years ago, and the name has stuck all throughout these years. Now, in the league, of course, we have a Cup Series, a Grand National Series, but we also have a Truck Series, ARCA, IndyCar as well, lobbies and all that other stuff. But the Truck Series is what we're going to be focusing on. Of course, it's called the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series. It was never a full-time series even before the league went part-time, but it still existed and usually hosted mini-season championships. Why this is important is yesterday there was a report that NASCAR's Truck Series, currently the Craftsman Truck Series, was going to have a name change. And it wasn't just going to be any name change. It was going to be FedEx returning to NASCAR. Well, technically, FedEx Freight it was, which somehow, someway isn't actually a part of FedEx anymore. But whatever it was official that the NASCAR FedEx Truck Series was going to become a real thing and was no longer just going to be in my iRacing league, which is just crazy to even think about. I predicted this in 2023. I named the FedEx Truck Series. And the whole FedEx naming for NASCAR racing came out in 2022 on my channel and with my leagues. We really did predict the future. I've had a ton of people send this to me. Everybody's talking about it with me. I know, I get it. Where FedEx is becoming a real thing. It's no longer just going to be the name of my iRacing league. It's actually going to be a name of a series now, which is very weird to think about. I didn't think this would ever happen. Now, nothing got stolen from me other than the idea, obviously. I just hope they don't steal the logo. But of course, I really can't do anything about them stealing the name, considering I don't own the FedEx name. Now, I'm not going to be changing the name of the league or the series in the near future at all. I don't have any plans to do that, even if the name is going to be running in a real NASCAR series. I came up with the idea first, technically. I've had a lot of people joke with me that, oh, maybe I'm involved with making this decision, having FedEx come to real NASCAR. No, I'm not. I'm not bringing the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League to real life. I could never afford that, let's be honest, and I'm certainly, of course, not bringing the Truck Series into real life either. We're still going to be completely separate. I've got no affiliation with NASCAR or FedEx in that way, of course, like I mentioned earlier. Now, most people on Earth will never get to race in the real NASCAR FedEx Truck Series coming up in 2027 because, a lot of people aren't rich and don't have sponsorships like all the other drivers do. But if you have iRacing, then you are nearly guaranteed to have a chance to race in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series or the other NASCAR iRacing FedEx Series. Speed Weeks for 2026 is coming up in less than 1 week, and the Truck Series will be involved in that as well at Daytona. So will the Cup Series, of course, with the Daytona duels, and then obviously the Daytona 500. We got the Grand National Series, the ARCA Series as well, and the IndyCar Series to go along with trucks from next Tuesday to next Saturday. Saturday being the 6th running of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series Daytona 500. And for the first time ever, now that no points are going to be awarded for a championship anymore, just part-time racing, payouts for the winners will be now awarded. And for Speed Weeks, we have over $100 on the line, so it's pretty good money. Every single race will be given a payout to the winner. Roster spots are always open, but the roster is filling up very, very quick. We have over 30 drivers confirmed in the Cup Series ready to go, and some more probably. That'll be signed very, very soon. Same thing with the Grand National Series. And there are car count limits. I mean, both Grand National races last season in Daytona, we had over 40 cars enter and only 35 made the race. So you can D&Q. It is kind of hard to make the race sometimes. But if you're interested in joining any of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League Series, as long as you meet the requirements, you can join all of them and race in every single race. Make sure to check out the Discord link down below to take you to the Cup Series server. That's where you can start the sign-up process for Cup, Grand National, Trucks, ARCA, IndyCar, or anything else around the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League, a very established league, a league that, of course, has been big for many, many years, and now will be awarding payouts. Everything is also, of course, streamed live on this channel, broadcast style like you're seeing on your screen right now. But anyways, I still do find it pretty cool that the NASCAR FedEx Truck Series is becoming a real thing in NASCAR. But that'll do it for this video, and I will see you guys next time.